Yo, what's up, everyone? Can you guys hear me? Charles resubbing for 23 months, almost 2 years out here. Thank you so much for always being here, Charles. Man, it has been a bit since I've streamed. 2 weeks, no stream is a long time, but it goes by so quick. I don't know. It goes by quick, and then I'm like, wait, I haven't streamed in such a long time. Yeah, last thing we did was that Tartarus Atlania stream. But yeah, for me, when we're gone on the weekends, I was on vacation last weekend. Yeah, we're not gonna stream. So we have to skip it. And then we have another big resub coming in from Camaro with a mega sub, also for 23 months. Almost 2 years mega supporter. Huge W for Camaro on that. For continuing with that sub, that's insane. That, yeah, that's the longest running mega sub that we have by far. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Thanks for the 19 months. What'd you guys do last weekend? No Khrysalis stream. We couldn't start Khrysalis last week, so we're starting it now. We're starting it today. I can't believe it. It has been a long time since I've even set foot in Khrysalis. The last time would have been... the last time, honestly, is probably the death walkthrough. So, however long that's been. Luna with the Prime for 8 months. And then Tara with the 16 months, also with Prime. We started something called a community train. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. Guys, what is, for the people on Twitch, what's a community train? What does that even mean? That was 5 years ago, Charles. Oh my god. It's been 5 years since we've done a Khrysalis walkthrough. That's crazy. Yo, Ryan with the gifted sub to requesting backup on Twitch. You guys almost got this community train to level 2. We're 7% away. What does this even do? I don't even know why it's called this. Did they change the name of Hype Chain to community train? Did they change the name of it? Holy, people going crazy out here. We got Moon River taking us to level 2. Thank you, Moon River, for the tier 1. I love seeing people that I've never seen type just like subbing. That's funny. Welcome, guys. And Head Blast, welcome back. 2 years on YouTube. How's it going, Head Blast? Holy, yeah. I don't like missing a week of this stream. This is the one stream that I really hate missing. So I am sorry for that. But yeah, we were gone. Tara and I went on vacation for her birthday. And we went to San Diego. I don't know if you guys have been to Coronado Island. That's where we were at. It was pretty nice. Compared to Arizona, the temperature is way nicer there. So yeah, that's where we were at last weekend. Pretty good. Actual tropical nice temperatures. Yeah, we're doing a common stream today. No, we'll jump into it in a little bit. I just need to like get through some stuff. And I know it's, since I don't stream, since I only stream once a week, and then we also missed a week. So yeah, people have like resubs and stuff. Yo, what's up, Christine? Yeah, so let's talk about how long Khrysalis is going to take. I don't even know how many live streams it took to get us through Azteca, but basically, whatever that was, let's just double it for Khrysalis. I don't know how many streams, how many months of streams that is going to be. I'm kind of scared for it, but yeah, we're just going to grind through it. It's like we're going to go for 2 hours every week and just hope that that we get there eventually. It's just going to be a grind. We're just going to be here every single day, or not every day, every single week. If I was doing it every single day, we'd actually get through it. But I'm good on that. It was 11 streams for Azteca. I think it's going to be at least 20. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I don't even know if anything's going to be like a struggle. Is Khrysalis a struggle in terms of the bosses? I think some of them can be hard. I mean, there's some cheating bosses. Yeah, 20 plus for sure. Khrysalis has almost 300 quests. It's a lot. It is actually a lot. It's the longest world with the 2 parts together. It's the longest world. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We still have this community train going for like 2 more minutes. So thank you guys for contributing to that. If you have a Prime sub, go ahead and use it right now. I mean, who else are you going to use it on? If you're here, then and you have it available, you might as well use it to help the train. Otherwise, we're going to continue. What is this guy? Manfred Mander is the Fantastic Fight Fest guy. I've never done that. I remember when this was on Test Realm. Can I check the Fight Fest progress? Let me check here.
Where my Blaze head's at.
Yo.
Speaking Sillet emoji.
Edtron, it's been a long time. Yo, W Edtron for the 5. Yeah, Blaze heads, or you know what I call them? You know what Tara and I call my community? We call them the BLHers. Because on Discord, I go by BLH, and like pretty much every game that I play, I go by BLH, if it allows me to. So I call them, I don't know, I refer to them as the BLHers. Yo, what's up, Edtron, though? Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We got to go to Inyanga. Absolutely not, Peb. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, and I got a special mount for you guys when we get to Khrysalis. Inyanga, here we go. This is the pre-quest.
Jumbo, young wizard.
Jumbo!
It has been some time. Even from here, I can see that the shadows grow long across the spiral. You wish my help? Of course. I will do what I can to aid one who did so much for my world. What is it that I can do? To join the Council of Light? You bestow a great honor upon me, wizard. Tell Merlambros I will come to his side at once. You are not the...
I don't know what this quest is, but we're not doing it. Yeah, that doesn't look like any fun. Let me guess the Morganth mount. Guess you'll find out. Abbey Road. We're going to Avalon too. Oh, are we about to get King Art? Yo, Taylor with the 101. The 101. Thanks, Taylor. I have no idea what the King Art balance spell even looks like. It's the worst one. That's what I was thinking, because I'm like, I've never even seen it, so it's probably not good.
By the spiral, it is the young wizard back amongst us. But I can tell from your visage that dark times are still ahead. Merle Ambrose asks me to join the Council of Light? That I cannot do, for there is still much work I must do to restore the land. But Avalon will not refuse Ravenwood in this hour of need. Instead, the Lady of the Lake will go in my place. Speak to her and tell her it is my command. But before you go, I have one more gift for you, blessed Knight of the Silver Rose. The Sword of Kings has bonded to your spirit. You may summon its power whenever you feel the darkness press upon you. Use it only for justice.
He just instantly gives it to you. 660. Okay, it's going to be in my deck. 665 damage for 8 pips. 10% pierce and minus 45. But not a PvE spell. That's for sure. Yeah, I could see it used in PvP maybe back in the day. If that's even the same spell, they could have changed it. Hey, what's up, Great Mystery? 3-hour stream. Heck no. My limit is 2 hours. Can only take 2 hours of Wiz in one sitting at this point. Lady of the Lake. Okay, we need to go to Lakeshore. Think fastest way is Kirleone. Is it this or the Wild? Let me think. Where is it? I think it's through here. It's Catacombs? You just go back out of the Catacombs and it's closer? Alright, I'll trust. I'll trust my head mod, Peb. Well, that just shows how powerful the Power Nova is. I'll just follow the arrow from here. Head mod over Terra. I don't feel like Terra likes modding. I'm using this mount until we actually get to Khrysalis, then we'll switch. Yeah, she's about to go to bed anyway. Lady of the Lake.
By the spiral, Wizard, you stand at the center of the dark storm, with nightmares all around you. You bear word from King Artorius? Of course I will join the Council of Light and help you in the battle against the Great Shadow.
Back to the man himself. Oh, I think people just got a sneak preview of what the mount was right there. Not like it's that much of a surprise. Yeah, we're bringing back the Feathered Raptor round 2 because I just love that mount so much.
That was quick. You flew with the speed of Gamma's wings. What did they say? I'm pleased to hear Inyanga White Stripes will join us. Excellent work. And what of Avalon? It saddens me that Artorius will not fight at my side again. But the lady is a remarkable spirit and will serve us well. Now, we must finish our preparations. Morganth has retreated to the Shadow Web, at the center of the world of Khrysalis. Khrysalis is a strange and alien world on the farthest bend of the spiral. It was a place of savage wars and ancient magic. The spiral key we once had was destroyed long ago, so we must forge one anew. A tiny isle, broken from the edge of Khrysalis, is still reachable, however. Professor Lydia Grey-Rose will get us there. Visit the School of Ice, and use Professor Grey-Rose's ice archway to journey to the Isle of Arachnis, so we may craft a new key.
Oh yeah, they have like this random portal that goes to that isle. I do remember that. Hey, what's up, Pookie? Just a crab, what's up? How am I? Pretty good, actually. I truly haven't played Wiz in a while. The last time we've been doing the Darkmoor episodes every Saturday. But other than that, yeah, I don't really log on too much anymore. I do enjoy doing the 2 hours, but that's about, on this character, but that's about all I can do. Weekend only for me with Wiz. I am excited to see what the next world's gonna be. I hope they like tease that soon. I mean, aren't we like due for some teasers sometime soon? Like this month, maybe? It's coming out in October.
Young wizard, I've been waiting for you. I've built an ice archway to take you to the Isle of Arachnis. The ice archway is across the way in the ice tower. Pass through it and find Headmaster Ambrose. He's waiting for us there.
Props for finishing Darkmoor. We finally got through it, yeah. So we did 9 episodes, about an hour each, so it took us between 9 and 10 hours to finish it with dialogue, 2 people. So not too long. Khrysalis, on the other hand, with dialogue soloing, I don't even know how many hours that's going to be. It's going to be a lot. If we were thinking 20 streams, 2 hours each, that's over 40 hours. They just spawned the archway right in here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, they did tease the last world of Darkmoor, like, pretty early. I remember knowing about that, like, officially a while ago. Like, it had to have been more than... It was like 2 months, but maybe like 2 to 3 months before it came out.
Ah, young wizard, what kept you? Welcome to the Isle of Arachnis. Arachnis is a fragment of the spiral world of Khrysalis, broken off hundreds of years ago by Morganth in her recklessness.
You can see Khrysalis there, through the storm. A savage world. A dead world.
They brought Diego out here.
It gives birth to terrors and draws nightmares like the candle pulls the moth.
Morganth is learning the song of creation from the Lords of Night. It requires all her focus, but she will learn it. When she masters it, she will brush us aside like motes of dust, and the spiral will be hers.
Morganth has shielded Khrysalis from us, and without a spiral key, there is no easy way to get there.
You feel like spell weaving is purely PvP? It is not. There's a lot of good stuff for PvE. And you can see that on this character. Yeah, the prism, balance prism, super good. There's a lot of things actually that people use from spell weaving in PvE.
So we must make a new spiral key.
Has such a thing been done before?
Not in a very long time. Emperor?
Wait. This dialogue makes no sense. Did we not make a key to go into Celestia? Does anyone remember that lore? That's the new lore. And they're saying we haven't made a key before. I swore we made a key when we were going to Celestia.
To create a new spiral key, we need elements to embody Khrysalis herself. The triad of life, death, and myth must be served.
I don't remember exactly how it went. Yeah, maybe we were... The Spiral Society, were we given it? It was either we had to find it or make it. Yeah, I don't know.
The Condor Woods were a wondrous forest, teeming with life and blooming with possibility, until Morganth burnt it down. Now it is a lifeless desert, brimming with bitterness and anger. Still, where there is hope, life and light can take root. The last seed of the last Condor tree is nearby, guarded by wordless woodsmen. These tree folk are all that is left of the once great forest. Bring the Condor seed to us.
Okay, we're gonna fight these guys. I think they're just mobs, though. Just 2 of them. I don't even know what my last deck setup was from what we were doing. Oh, yeah, it was... I had my support deck on for Tartarus. For our Tartarus speedrun. Okay, I think we just put in, like, 1 of each. Don't even need feints. Did I even do blades? I don't even think I do sharpen fist. Maybe 1 sharpen blade. Oh, of course I need enchants. How about you throw in some enchants? Where is Colossal? I think we don't even do blades. I think this just kills. Double Power Nova, it's too good. The Celestial Key already existed. Oh, it needed repair. Okay. So that's the difference. Because I was like... that felt like we made the key. But yeah, maybe we had to repair the key. So for people that have done Pirate 101 Polaris on Test Room, I know not a lot of people probably have done that. How long did it take you to finish it? I don't know if there's anyone here that has done it, but if you have, I would love to know that. Because I just want to know like how much effort was put into it. Maybe we have some pirate stands watching that have done it. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Like, I would need like a few people to have done it to see like kind of how long it takes. Maybe like with dialogue, it takes 5 to 6 hours. Or maybe with no dialogue, you can get through it in a couple hours. It's probably not that long. And I'm also wondering if they're going to add part 2 to like the same test room. It probably only takes a few hours. Like, it's probably not that long. I'm not going to be playing it, though.
With the wordless woodsman scattered, you recover a hard seed about the size of a plum.
Here's the thing about Wiz. Like, I would love to play Wiz test drums, but every time a Wiz test drum comes out, I'm always busy with something. And I'm not really talking about, like, the summer or, like, the spring test drums. Those ones I don't really care as much about. I'm talking about the fall ones. The fall test drums have always landed on such a bad time for me. Like, where we're always, like, gone or something.
Poor, tortured creatures. Perhaps we will be able to help them one day.
But today is not that day. We must work quickly, yes?
You are correct, Diego. Good work, wizard. You got the counter seed. This will act as a conduit for life magic and be one of our anchors for the ritual.
Now we turn from the spark of life to the black void of death. To build the triad, we must take the last Conda seed and fuse it with a symbol of closure and endings. The Lady of the Lake will guide you here.
She's right here.
The strongest magic is sympathetic. We draw on the life and death and myth of a world to recreate what was lost. Morganth trails death and destruction in her wake, so much that it clings to her like bitter smoke. The spiral still weeps for Azteca. An undead Aztecosaur dwells here on the Isle of Arachnis. This grinning Calaca is a lost remnant of the First World. His bones resonate with Azteca's requiem. Battle grinning Calaca and get the underworld.
Haven't we already
compass,
fought enough of these
a work
guys?
of death magic. Bring it to Queen Zenzen 7-star.
They gotta throw in another Grim Calaca into the mix. Oh, we're still in Wizard City technically out here. Because we did teleport through the gate in Ravenwood. One v one. Well, we're still gonna AoE. My AoE is basically a single hit. How'd you guys think we did in the Darkmoor final dungeon if you watched that? I feel like we did alright. The last one was kind of a struggle because they started to hit us a lot. Like, Terra started to get lower on health just because the battle was taking a while. But I feel like that's about as good as we could do duo. Maybe we could have... I don't know. I didn't really have like a healing set on.
Ash, you recover a golden relic carved with Death School symbols around an Azteca sun.
I am actually excited to get to level 100. Farming Darkmoor on this walkthrough will be fun.
Wizard, this underworld compass thrums with the cries of my people. It also keens for the brave souls of Khrysalis who have fallen under Morganth's reign. It will serve our purpose. Show it to the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, I feel like we did pretty good in that final dungeon duo. I had to cut out finding the swords. That was honestly probably the most annoying part. I like when the guy does the shields, and I just put on my amulet that gets rid of shields, shatter all.
Wizard, we now possess 2 points of the triad we need for our ritual.
Yeah, we don't know the spots because we don't really farm that. I'm sure some people know exactly where.
A combination of 3 schools of magic is nigh unbeatable. We have life and death. The 3rd point is formed by myth. In younger White Stripes, we'll show you how to bring them all together.
The triad of life, death, and myth is the foundation for our greatest stories, yes? The professors from Wizard City have brought a powerful relic with them, the Diamond Myth Forge.
Cyrus was not thrilled to lug it out of the basement of the myth school, but he would not refuse me.
Bring the Conda Seed and the Underworld Compass to the Diamond Myth Forge. We will channel our power to you. You must perform the ritual of forging and hammer the elements into a spiral key.
The Diamond Forge. Actually looks pretty sick. Cyrus has this in the basement of the myth school.
Excellent work, young wizard. I can feel you channeling our power to your ritual.
Remember to temper life with death, death with myth, and myth with life.
Do not lose control.
Why is
of
it
the trial of
skipping?
magic.
Picture Khrysalis in your mind's eye. Feel its
They're just
essence
saying
in
all
the
this to me
ground
as I'm
beneath
trying to
your
work.
feet and in the heart of the Conda Seed.
Listen for the echo of all those hearts that Morganth has stilled. The underworld compass points you to her black place of power.
That key doesn't look that good.
Let us see what you have there.
Looks like the most basic key ever. Did we stop at the first arc on Switch? Yeah, we did. Because that was the end of the... What was it? The $20 pass that you had to buy? We didn't really want to buy like the actual... what do you call it? Subscription. So we just ended there.
A new spiral key. Wonderful work.
But I think that was good enough. Like, we got through the first arc, made new characters, it was fun, called it there. I mean, the Switch just isn't as fun as playing on PC. Like, I just prefer PC.
And with this, know that we consider you an honorary member of the Council of Light. Young wizard, Morganth's wards keep us out of Khrysalis, but we will remain here as close as we can get to watch over you. Use whatever trickery you must to find and release the Lords of Night from Morganth's clutches. Then defeat her once and for all. Morganth is forcing the ancient Aztecosaur spirits, the Lords of Night, to sing the song of creation anew. In her version of the great song, she is the stalwart hero, battling the cruel forces of injustice. But if she is able to complete her song of creation, the spiral will be forever broken. Go to Bartleby and use the spiral key to travel to Khrysalis. Morganth's sentinels will think you are there to join her forces.
4,500 health? I don't... We actually have a little bit more than that, because I don't even have full health. Doesn't Balance get, like, a good amount of health?
We may even be able to project ourselves into the world in astral form and give you what guidance we can.
And we are on level, by the way. We are level 91 going into Khrysalis. That is pretty much on level. So we are good. I'm not, like, over-leveled or anything. Drop the Discord link. I think I have a bot that does exclamation point Discord if you want to find it. My Discord's not that active, but you can join it. Maybe you can help make it active. But it makes sense. It's not active because I'm not really, like, posting that much. So what is there to talk about? Like, I'm sure people have other Wiz Discords that they're actually talking about Wiz in. But you can join if you want. All right, here we go. We're going to Bastion, which honestly is a top tier hub area for a world, I will say.
What is your name and purpose?
Headmaster Ambrose said to use trickery to let them think you were here to join them. Maybe you can avoid a fight if you talk to her.
Okay, we've set foot in Khrysalis. Time to become Morganth herself. Yeah, get used to this. This is a throwback to the Death Walkthrough. I took the mount from that character, and I'm using it here. So we're going to pass my death character. It's just going to happen.
Have you come to serve the Shadow Queen? I am Zoltana the Mirror Mask, It is my duty to test those who wish to swear allegiance to Queen Morganthe. Prove yourself, stranger. Go into the Weeping Tower and slaughter all you find within.
Yeah, I guess we can't start up the death walkthrough because we stole the mount. As if I'm going to be excited to do that walkthrough in the exact same place. Yeah, it's going to be a long time before we do that because there's no way I'm going to want to do double back-to-back Khrysalis. Sorry, Death Wizard, you're going to be stuck there forever. It's just bound to happen. The only good thing about that walkthrough is it's no dialogue, so it's fast. I feel like we can do 2,000. I might try to hit next turn. And that death character looks the exact same as this character with the same gear. Just for death. There's no cute, like, nice looking Khrysalis mount that I could find. They're all just bugs. It would have to be bugs. Or Morganthe, or I don't even know what else. Maybe some shadow thing. There's some shadow mounts. I feel like this could kill. But if it doesn't, we have to wait for Power Nova. So maybe we just wait. Or a spider mount. See, that's all ugly. I'm not about to sit here for however many eps watching me ride on a spider mount. That's just too much.
That death walkthrough with some Long John Silvers on the side would be generational. Nate Taters, y'all agree?
We are not calling my community the Nate Taters. Come on, that doesn't even make sense. Yo, Edtron dropping the big 20. Can everyone like his super chat right now? Oh my lord, Long John Silvers. Out of all this time, all this talk about Long John Silvers, Tara and I still joke about that whenever we're like, oh, you want to go get like some fast food? Suggesting Long John Silvers is always the joke now.
You drive the
maybe someday we will.
Spiders back into the crevices and dark places.
That walkthrough at this point, it almost feels like we should just stream it. But I don't know. It would be fun to stream it. Tara and I both like streaming something. Oh, you don't have to go upstairs. Wait, do we? Yeah, we do.
I see you got by the painted spiders.
Ew.
I drew the short lot, and now I guess it is my job to face you. You've traveled a long way just to die, stranger.
Absolutely not. No Long John Silvers in the future. All right. Guess we can't go. Sorry, Edtron. Let's do Fortify. I haven't faced a boss in Khrysalis yet, so this will be the first boss. We'll see how difficult they are. I feel like Azteca prepares you for all this. Like, come on, nothing's going to be harder than the Azteca bosses. There's just no way. Put in Judgment. I feel like this is good enough. I almost feel like I have too much utility stuff. I'm going to do one heal only. I don't know. I don't feel like we need that much. We have a lot of health. Just try this out. Anything else that I usually put in? We got feints. I think I'm good. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not like that scared. I feel like we're like decently strong right now. Let's just see what this guy does and we'll adjust. Yeah, 12,000. We are used to killing enemies with 20k. And we're about to get, I mean, we're not about to get, but sometime in Khrysalis, we will get Darkmoor gear. Because we will hit level 100. Stream the death walkthrough. If we streamed it, it wouldn't be solo. It would literally be Tara and me both doing it. She wouldn't stream it. But that is like so far in the future. Like, I don't even know when we're gonna do that. That's probably like a next year thing. Like, if that even happens. Like, that is far future. I mean, it's generally pretty easy to ask people not to join. Like, come on. Most streamers nowadays, like that stream Wiz, like, do everything solo. Okay, could this kill? I feel like it could, and we have Judgment somewhere. Oh wait, I didn't even get the feint up. Never mind, it definitely won't kill. We got stunned. Oh, the moth. Wait, Ryan, is the moth from the bundle? If that's the only place to get that, that's why I don't have it. Because that was the one bundle I mean, there's lots of bundles that I've skipped now, but yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, we're level 91. My robe is the robe from Zigzag. We have the Zigzag robe, which is the best for a long time. We did shield. I think I have some extra pierce. What is my pierce? Like 8 pierce. Dang, that tower blocks so much. We don't have pierce at this level. This is kind of annoying. I'm just gonna fortify. We didn't get it first try. I streamed that. I think to get it, I had to spam the chest. I don't know how many runs it took, but I definitely was spending crowns to get it. But look at how useful it was to get. I've been using it since level 60 or whatever it was, 70. I think it was level 60. That robe is good until level 100. Any hits? I'm gonna keep my heal. Yeah, it's Khrysalis when they started to like really up the jewels. So we can get 6% pierce jewels soon. The good power pip jewels. Yeah, we're gonna be set soon. And then you hit level 100. Like, this is where the gear really spikes. Okay, hopefully we draw a hit soon. Well, when you've been playing the game for a decade plus, that happens. Well, okay, look at Azteca into Khrysalis and look at the upgrades that you get. Like the Sharpened Potent in Azteca into Khrysalis, which has the jewel upgrades, Darkmoor, and Shadow Magic. Come on, like, it was a huge increase. I know they changed Shadow Magic, but still, back in the day, it was actually good.
You are sparing my life? I will never forget this, Spellbinder.
Is there a moth? Let's look for a moth. Mammoth Mini. Nope. Yeah, I didn't buy that Khrysalis bundle. So we have no moth. We're stuck with being a Morganth cosplayer. I have the Jeweled Scarab too, but I don't really want to use it.
A spellbinder, and one who knows mercy. How peculiar. Spellbinder, you are not supposed to show them pity. The warlords who came before did not hesitate, but they were unlike you.
Oh my lord! That came out of nowhere! Dude, I just look over and I hear the mega alert going off. Hold up, it's gonna read it out. Oh my god.
Did you know I was 3 years old when I started watching you? Now I'm 55.
Dude.
Time flies, doesn't
What?
it? Seems like just yesterday you dropped the 1 million heal video.
Ah, yes, because I've been playing Wiz for 50 years. Guys, 50-year-old Wiz channel. Wiz has been out for a century now at this point. Game's still going. Holy. Beach Skater with the 50. Can everyone like Beach Skater's super chat? With the mega alert. Anything over 50 is the Wii shop channel. I'm so glad I put that as the alert. Yeah, I'm going on 60. Wait, maybe I should retire soon. If I'm 60 years old. If I'm almost 65, we can retire out here. I can finally retire from Wiz. But that actually is my favorite comment that people say. When people are like, yo, Blaze, been watching you since I was 5 years old. When my parents introduced me to Wiz. That 1 in a million heal video actually was super hype, like back in the day. I still remember that. We did that. Did we do the heal at Falgaze? Is that where we did that? I think that's where that video was. That was crazy at the time because not a lot of people could get that much healing. You actually had to stack tons of healing buffs. You had to have the stats to do it. And it actually was difficult. Nowadays, it's so easy. So, but thank you for the 50. That is crazy. Edtron and Beach with 2 huge super chats today. Edtron's is still up there. Let's continue.
I have never met a spellbinder.
Oh yeah, now you can
before.
just Dr. Vaughn, yeah.
Further testing is required for me to judge you properly.
Actually, yeah, if you guys... I don't recommend doing this, but if you look at my old videos and you hear how I sound in that, that was when I was 16. I'll just leave it at that.
Show me your
Like-
skills in the Tower of Silence.
What was the reason that they made the cap like 2 million? Because yeah, now you can just do the damage and heal back for 1 million and it counts.
Most
Ooh, balance boss.
peculiar. Spellbinder, do not hold back.
She's got a lot of like crazy animations. We're not scared of balance bosses anymore because we have this. I feel like I'm not putting in enough hits now that we have all these extra utilities. I need to put in an extra... We have 2 Novas in already though. Let's do Judgment. What are my TCs looking like? Oh yeah, my TCs are still all of this from what we had fighting Shabalba bosses. I mean, this kind of has a little bit of everything. We don't need Sanctuary anymore. I don't mind Reshuffle. This is fine. We got everything out here. Used Chimera to fight this boss back then. Now look at us. I can Dustblade first turn. There's an even worse Spider Mount Sleeping Ghoul than this. This one is just Morganth. It doesn't look that bad. But I could use an actual Spider Mount. So I'm holding back on that. We don't need it. No retiring for you. I'm just looking back at what people were saying when Beach dropped the 50. I mean, come on, guys. It's impressive that this game has even gone on this long. Like, truly. Let's go ahead and do this. Like, the fact that I'm questing through a world that came out originally, like, what, like 13 years ago? When was Khrysalis? Let me think. Yeah, I think 13. Something like that. Like, that's pretty crazy. Hit next. Yeah, the journey of 277 quests. No, this put... Wait, does this put up the minus 40? Is it minus 40? That's so bad. Every time. How many quests in are we? Minus 40. See, they updated Raw and it's bad for people using it in PvE, but it's good for the enemies to use it. Let's wait one more turn. Yeah, Raw is actually now that spell that people hate to see, like the enemies use. Wait, were you saying this is quest 2? Yeah, can I get someone keeping track of the quest 2 out of 277 for me? I mean, I'm happy they changed Ifrit because, come on, minus 90 is just unfair. Still have one blade. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, wait, Darkwind is boosting. It's gonna boost again. This fight right here is a solo fight, right? Like, this is the solo going into Khrysalis. That was like your introduction, like, oh, can you beat Zoltana? People probably struggle with this. Like, this fight is actually not that easy. Especially for a balance. That Caliclack guy, yeah. See, this was a difficult world.
Rejoin me outside.
I feel like the XP is going to be such... Okay, that's the wrong door. The XP is probably not going to be that good. This is such a long world. Like, per quest.
You fight well, despite your predisposition towards kindness. It may be your undoing one day. Your fighting style is unique, but not without merit. How best to place you in the Umbra Legion? The ancient arcane colossus in Bastion may give me a clue. I give you permission to pass through the penumbra barrier. Seek out the arcane colossus and meditate upon it. Then return to me.
I really do like her as a character. And, like, look at the animations that they have on her. I feel like the amount of, like, small animation details, like, you can tell they were trying back in the day. She's a good character, though. We made it to the main area. I had to have Terra go here so I could teleport for that thumbnail.
You meditate on the arcane colossus. At first, nothing happens. But all of a sudden... The arcane colossus appears to be fully charged, and now radiates great currents of magic.
Wait, I just hopped back on the game after 15 years, although I did watch your Azteca playthrough with Blue. Hope you're doing well. Azteca playthrough. Hold up. Which one was that? You're talking Fire and Ice? The fact that you haven't played in 15 years... I'm surprised you even, like, found the game after all that time.
Wizard, you unlocked some of the magic that was trapped deep within this fortress. It has weakened Morganth's penumbra barrier. The Council of Light will be able to help you at times. For now, continue with your exploration of Khrysalis.
The arcane colossus responded to your presence? This is most peculiar. Did you see there is another colossus? Perhaps the second one will give me the clarity I seek. Meditate in front of the Rubicund Colossus and note any occurrences.
You meditate on this giant statue. at you as you did the Arcane Colossus, but nothing happens. You try to clear your mind again, just in case. But no, the Rubicon Colossus remains inert.
Oh yeah, we have to light up like the orbs. The fact that Bastion like changes as you progress through the story, that's also a cool part.
The Rubicon Colossus did nothing? Are you positive? Very well, Spellbinder. I have another task that may better suit your talents. My warrior sister, Rose the Mouse Hunter, recently captured a spy. This mouse is an agent of the Burrowers, those that oppose us. The Burrowers are a weak and scattered force, but they have enough weapons and warriors to pose an occasional nuisance. This spy holds critical information about their defenses. If he breaks, the Umbra Legion could wipe them out to the last. Go to Rose the Mouse Hunter and determine what she has gleaned from questioning the spy. She holds him atop the broken tower. Use your talents to resolve the situation to my satisfaction.
We're marking here. You like this mount? Yep, you're gonna have to get used to it. If I had that moth mount from the bundle, I would use it, but we don't have that one, unfortunately. But it does fit. And if we're gonna be soloing Morganth someday, then you know what? Might as well become Morganth.
One of Sultana's creatures? Why has she sent you here? The Burrower spy? Can you not see with your simple human eyes that I have the spy imprisoned before you? I can tell you his name is Divim Whiteheart.
Already introduced to Divim.
That is all you will get from me, Greenblood. I will never give up my people to you.
Silence! That is all I have learned so far. What is your expertise? A spellbinder? What use are your spells here? You use them to attack me?
Oh dang, instantly another boss. I don't know, I feel like I really like the voice acting in Khrysalis. Like, this is nice. I feel like all the characters are really well voiced in this world so far. $14K. Okay, we got to be careful of Earthquake here. I don't know if she's going to use it like instantly. Yeah, I just feel like... Okay, I get the... I get the direct comparison because we just finished Darkmark. Wait, did I go first? We did. Wait, that was 5 head for me not using my double blade. We just came from Darkmoor, and I got to experience all of that, all the different, you know, old Cobb voice guys back, you know, Miranda's voice is, I don't know. It's not just her voice, but it's also like how, like the dialogue itself, sometimes annoying. Runa's really just, like, boring, monotone voice. These voices are different. But I know, like, this is a huge difference in time and development for the game and all that. It just feels like Khrysalis took itself more seriously than Darkmoor did. We definitely need to feint. We could use... Actually, I need 2 blades. Holy wait, I don't ever think I've experienced something this annoying from a boss. Back-to-back earthquakes? Wait, is this what Khrysalis is going to be for me? Is this actually what I'm in for? The myth mobs only have, okay, they have Earthquake and then what? Yeah, she's literally passing. Their death, or their deck is just Earthquake. That's their only hit. And buffs. And Medusa, yeah, throw Medusa in there. She's literally passing to wait for another Earthquake. You can't Earthquake right now. I'm just gonna, I need this extra blade. Dang, my Dark Tribute isn't gonna be as good if they Earthquake this much. Yeah, we might just not be able to use blades as much against Myth. I mean, I do have some auras. I don't have Frenzy. I have Fortify that I've been using a little bit. But I haven't been using a damage aura yet. I could. Yeah, Miranda's interesting because it feels like she just kind of like is having fun. Wow, we really don't do it that much without all my blades. I don't really get like that serious villain energy from Miranda right now. Which is funny because she's doing like villain-like things that should be a big deal, but it doesn't feel like that as much. I could straight up just Power Nova again. I'm about to. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Charles. I was like, wait, what are the hard cheating bosses in Khrysalis? It's really not a lot of that. It's just, this world is just like the sheer volume of things to do. It's not really like, oh, there's one hard cheating boss or whatever. It's just a lot. Yeah, she doesn't have a threatening aura. Yeah, I agree with that. Doesn't feel threatening. The things she's doing are threatening. The actions are, but not really like everything else surrounding it. It's, which is kind of, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, we definitely need one feint at least. Let's use potent. Wait, what is the... There's this one guy. There's this one boss I remember. The moth guy. There's a moth guy that's kind of annoying. This could do... I think this will kill. Anyone remember that moth? Yeah, like that. That guy's annoying.
You are rescuing me?
Once I tell Zatanna what you have done, she'll bring the Umbra Legion down upon your head.
Spellbinder, free me and we can lock the mantis up in my place.
Yeah, like the standout cheating bosses, Timon for sure for me. Ghost Dog, of course, but he's like the final boss of part 1, so.
Oh.
Meet me at the base of the broken tower.
Div him with no gear or anything is funny. Yeah, that moth guy, I'm a little scared for that. We'll have to prepare for it. But hey, we prepared for Shabalba, and I made a whole deck for it, and we did it without even dying.
You have my eternal thanks, Spellbinder. If we can get out of this place, the Whitehearts will always be your allies. Tell me now, what brought you to this lost world? You seek to bring down the Shadow Queen? I will do whatever I can to aid you. My weapons and armor were stripped from me upon my capture. I have no idea what that cruel Mantis Rose did with them.
Oh yeah, in this world you randomly get buffs from people that are with you. That's something that I feel like they kind of stopped doing.
But I know some of our treasures remain safeguarded in the mausoleum. Can you enter the tombs and find me a blade and armor?
I feel like that's actually like a nice way to like give the player buffs, is to have like a companion. Yo, Matt, what is this fit? Come on. Like, dude, like when you're bored at max level, like at least he still has the Phrylosaur with him. Let me guess, that's your energy fit. Do I have to do the quest for it?
I am the spirit
the fourth potion
of Calvert Hawklord. You do not wear the colors of the accursed Umbra Legion. You are on a quest for a white heart. I remember them as good, honorable people. You'll find good arms deeper in the tombs. Use my name so you can claim them. However, you'll have to navigate monsters and accursed spirits to reach it. There's nothing I can do to help you there.
Zoltana has that potion quest. Yeah, it's just talking. We could do that after this, maybe? Whenever we go back to Zoltana, I can grab it. That's the fourth potion. That's the final potion. You get it right here. They never add more. Okay, let's see. We don't need all this. Let's do Sandstorm. Sandstorm, 2 of these, and is that all I usually put in? I could use a potion. How much damage can they possibly do? We're gonna risk it. I have TC heals now, though. You think Ghost Dog is gonna give us some trouble? He can be annoying. And the hardest stuff is the galleries, of course. Like, that's gonna be a whole thing. But I'm hoping by the point like that we get that far, we can have Darkmoor gear. That would change everything. If we're not level 100 by the time that we get there to the galleries, I'll probably just try to get to 100, but I feel like we will. What did that put up on me? Minus 25? Okay, they spam this. What's cool about this walkthrough is I've never soloed these worlds before. That Azteca solo was the first time I've ever soloed it. Because usually all these walkthroughs I'm always duoing. So that's why this walkthrough is unique. Yeah, minus 25 times 2. Let's put up my Dark Tribute. Then we'll hit. You guys think Cravenly is that tough? What makes him like a hard boss? I know he does is it the damage over time that he just puts up? There's a lot of cheats in this world that have the dot. Like, I don't feel like he's that bad. Like, I remember him, but I don't remember his cheat being that crazy. Yeah, it's just a dot every round. I feel like I agree with that. I feel like Azteca is harder to solo. But Khrysalis, we're going to have some difficult parts. But generally, I mean, we can solo this. Like, it's doable. Like, we just got through all these bosses, like, pretty easily. I feel like I struggled a lot more on some of the Azteca bosses. Like, some of those Azteca bosses took me forever. I don't know how long. There was fights where I was just, like, sitting here in a battle for, like, I don't know, like, 10 minutes.
The land shrieks and cries under the swarm of the shadows. Taste my rage, intruder.
Okay, that's random that there's these guys now. Putting in this. Oh yeah, Ghost Dog's definitely harder than Cravenly. I think everyone would agree with that. But that's expected for a final boss. I'm excited to get there though. That is such a cool sequence, getting to him. Khrysalis has a lot of really cool areas too. It is bad, but I kind of, at this point, I've been playing this character so much, I kind of know how much damage I can do now. Like, if you notice on some of those bosses, like, we're barely killing, but I feel like in my mind, I just kind of know how much damage everything's doing. So it's like, okay, I have enough to kill. We're not, like, overkilling by a ton. The only times I don't know is when there's, like, a random, like, weakness up or something. Let's go ahead and just wait for Power Nova. These guys love auras. I don't feel like people... I don't know. I don't feel like it's underrated because I feel like people do talk highly about Khrysalis. Maybe they didn't at the time because when it came out, of course, everyone just talks about how long it is and like, oh, it's so difficult and long of a world. But like, I feel like people like it now. The one complaint, yeah, it's 277 quests. Like, that is a long time. What is my school aura? Like, what percent is it? Is it 25? I could take a look. That could be a better move now because they can Earthquake, like, so much. Let me check. If it's 25, I could use it. I'm looking at the wrong page. Punishment is not bad. Actually, that could replace... I see what you're talking about. I should do this. I should take out that one blade and put in that for the mob fight. Then if I have to follow-up hit, we're doing 25%. Yeah, I could see that. You know what? I'm not really taking that much damage either. Like, I should just keep a 25 aura going.
These look like fitting weapons and armor for to them. You speak Calvert Hawklord's name, and the protective wards vanish.
Let's port back. Yeah, I think we should graduate to using the aura. I used to not use it because I would use Fortify. I think we're kind of chilling. Is this the quest?
Spellbinder. I've heard reports of another unusual creature lurking about Bastion. Search on the walkway that overlooks the arcane colossus. Can you investigate whether he is a friend or foe?
This is it. Berserk is just horrible.
Greetings, young wizard! Sorry, I've always wanted to say that. Because you opened the way into Khrysalis, I was able to follow in your footsteps. I was sent by Headmaster Ambrose to find you. Who am I? I'm Alan Ghostdust, a special agent of the Council of Light. The Council wants you to have this potion to help in your quest to defeat the Shadow Queen.
Our potion.
Stay strong, young wizard. We are all behind you. May your light burn bright.
07 in the chat for Alan Ghostdust. Thank you for giving us the potion. Alan Ghostdust was a Make-A-Wish, I'm pretty sure. If someone can correct me on that. I think it was a Make-A-Wish done through King's Isle. So that's what that quest is.
I trust you've taken care of the matter. Excellent.
Yep, and now he gives everyone their potion in the game to get your 4th one, which is pretty cool.
A perfect weapon of my ancestors. The fight continues. Come, now that you have restored my freedom, I can complete my mission to discover the Umbra Legion's plans. Meet me in the Silent Market.
New area. See the general like map of Khrysalis. Holy, this is a lot. Okay, where are we at? Bastion right here. This leads to all of this, which leads to part 2, which leads to all of this over here, Shadow Palace. Then we have Moon Cliffs into Last Wood. Both of these, you would think like, oh, look at this. Like, all this is a lot to go through, you know, and get to part 2 and all that. But Moon Cliffs and Last Wood both are huge areas. There's so much to do here. Like, every single one of these areas. Actually, no, part 2 starts at Crescent Beach. So this into this is part 2. All of this right here is part 1. Like, we got a lot to do. It is a journey out here. We need to race to get to level 100, so we're about to hit 92.
You made it safely. Good. This part of Bastion was once a vibrant market, full of life. The burrowers lived and laughed here, but that was in the old times, before the 100-Year War and the fall of Bastion. My people, the burrowers, have a hidden contact here in Bastion. I was to retrieve a message about the Umbra Legion's plans. I was captured before I found the message, but Rose could not learn my contact's name, for even I do not know it. This way, we keep the contact safe. We refer to him or her as Cornelius. Cornelius was supposed to leave a coded message inscribed on a red cloth in the Silent Market. Help me find it.
And it's right behind him. How could Divham have missed this?
Ah, the red cloth. Yes, perfect. But wait, these symbols mean danger. The message points to that chamber, the war room, but warns us the information we seek will be guarded. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, Morganth's legs will take us all the way to the Shadow Palace. Wait, yeah, why are they bringing back up the red scarf? Actually, the red scarf is not hard to find in that forest.
Disturbs the war room? What? A mouse and a wizard? Unthinkable. There's no fighting in the war room.
Spellbinder, I'll aid you how I can.
Wait, he actually is going to aid us. Okay, what is he? Plus 50? Wait, hold on. What other buffs does he give us? Do we just have to look? He gives us plus 20 resist, plus 50 damage. Anything else? I think those are the 2 buffs. That's actually pretty significant. This guy got an Ifrit first turn. Okay. Let me put in... I'm just going to put in the normal stuff. I have Purge. How likely are they to use it? I'll put in 1. One Hex, 2 blades maybe. Actually, we don't need as many blades if I'm going with his aura. No Sandstorm, and then 2 of those, yeah. What should we use first turn? They can't remove blades, right? They're not gonna... They can't Earthquake. They could Ifrit, which is fine, I guess. I do have Purge learned. Like, you can learn Purge so early in this game. Wait, this guy is Myth. This just shows how not familiar I am with Khrysalis. Wow. I actually just have to go into this assuming they're gonna hit with Earthquake. Like, there's no other option. They don't have anything else. They actually just don't use anything else. It's over. My Dark Tribute is just not gonna be used in this world. I was so focused on the boss being fire, I was like, you know what, we're clear. And then, of course, the mob is Myth. None of my blades are safe. He has enough for Earthquake again. What's gonna happen? Dang, we're gonna get beat up in this world. Not like we weren't getting beat up in Azteca, though. Like, come on. There were some hard fights in that world. Even just normal bosses, like, some of them took me forever. Just because we were getting hit with, like, weaknesses, towers. Some Earthquakes, not as much as this, though. Okay, we either Blade or Hex. I need the Blade. I can't just not Blade. I am noticing that enemies use a lot more auras. Like, they spam auras in this world. Why do I still have this in? Okay. I mean, that is a free 35 Blade. But look how many pips the Myth has. Let's see how much this does. Yo, what up, Evan? Okay, nice. I'll have this Purge ready in case he uses you know what. He doesn't have enough pips for it, though. Wait, did Tara confirm she's streaming? Oh yeah, Div and plus 50, plus 20. Those buffs are so nice. Why did they stop doing that? Okay, Aura Spammer. We didn't get anything like that in in Azteca. I was on my own. I'm using this as a 45 blade. That's like my best blade. I actually should start doing that. Is that a feint? 5k. Let's just wait one more turn. Yeah, Divim's so helpful. Me using the Sharpen Prism Blade is actually my best blade, so I should probably start doing that. Unless it's like a strong boss. Yeah, that's really smart to do that.
Defeated by a mouse and a wizard. Unthinkable.
Quickly, search the chamber for clues. What have you found there? Yes, I see Cornelius's mark on the sash. Let us take this outside so we can read it more easily.
Level 92 gear. We're about to hit level 92, so we're right on pace.
These documents reveal the Umbra Legion's plans.
I have ordered forces from Fort Rockius to bolster Camp Havoc. Additional siege engines are to be constructed at once. Once the forces are readied, we will destroy the burrower holdouts in Peppergrass Nook and Queen Myrtle Town. Camp Havoc is also creating a new, powerful form of Goliath. The process is painful, but the destructive power is unmatched.
Diabolical.
I love the Divum teeth.
The Shadow Queen's armies have long pursued us. We held Bastion for 100 years against the darkness, before it was finally lost. These crystal statues that stand vigil in Bastion are a testament to the horrors the Shadow Queen inflicted upon my people. Look at them, and then I will tell you a sorrowful tale.
Oh yeah, the crafting guy. I think I
Although
can
the
skip
features
crafting
are
on this
rough,
character.
The statue radiates a spiritual energy and an aura of heartbreak.
Wait, is crafting necessary at all anymore? Like, do people do crafting on new characters these days? I feel like you can just skip it now. I don't think there's anything necessary to craft now.
You sense a spirit trapped deep inside.
In Bastion's fields, crystal flowers grow between the statues, row on row that mark our place.
Yeah, but don't you feel like you only need to craft on one character and then you can just make the stuff? I feel like there's no reason to do it on like all characters.
And in the sky above, the bumblers bravely buzz, scarce heard amid the battle below.
Yeah, it used to be where people would do it on all characters because it was useful.
We are the dreamers, not dead, yet far from alive. But days ago we loved, felt dawn, and saw sunset glow. Now we stand forever, frozen out of time in Bastion's fields.
Bastion's walls were too strong to break, and our stores were vast. We would not fall to siege, so the Shadow Queen turned to dark magic. The Shadow Queen unleashed a spell of unimaginable cruelty. It transformed all within Bastion into crystal. Those burrowers who were not caught in her spell fled to the last wood, where we have continued to resist her for generations. I was not alive when Bastion fell, but my parents' parents barely escaped. My people have fought the Shadow Queen since time out of mind. We must get word of these plans to our forces in the last wood. To get there, we must travel through the Moon Cliffs. However, the gates out of Bastion are warded, and my opening runes were lost. I'm not sure how we can get a rune to unlock the gate to the Moon Cliffs. You know someone who might help us?
That Goliath you spared, Caliclac, did say he owed you one. If you can find him, maybe he can help you out.
I've never heard of an intelligent Goliath before, let alone a benign one. Still, it's worth a shot. I'll wait here for you.
Oh, he's close by. Hey, the new Spider-Man did just come out. I didn't see it though, because Tara and I don't really go and see movies anymore. But yeah, you guys can let me know if it was good.
Spellbinder, I am unsure what to do with myself now that I have escaped certain death. My masters have no tasks for me. How can I assist you? There is a rune to the Mooncliff's gate in the Blind Tower, but it is guarded by a Goliath slasher, Acroyar.
The Goliath came through. Strange times.
It's one of the better Marvel movies of the last few years. That's not hard to do though, because there hasn't really been anything crazy. Yeah, okay, I can see that. So maybe I will see it at some point.
Go to the Blind Tower and retrieve the rune from the Goliath Slasher. Maybe he'll trust you. I'll watch for patrols.
I'm glad a new, like, good Marvel movie came out. I think what happened was Tara and I saw one that we didn't really like, and then we kind of stopped going. I think, okay, here's what did it for us. We went and saw Ant-Man. Maybe this was a mistake. We saw the Multiverse Ant-Man one. And that was the last one that we saw. Like...
Fleshling, why come here?
So...
Rune, you bother.
Here's the thing.
Now.
Here's the thing. Imagine taking, like, your significant other to see that movie, and then at that point, taking them to another Marvel movie is just hard to do, because it's like, okay, come on. That movie is just not the best. So that's pretty much what happened. I used to keep up with all the movies, though, from Marvel. I really did like the original Venom movies. I think like the first two I liked. I think they made a third one. I never saw the third one. Let's get this ready. I don't even know what. I just feel like I need to keep purging now. I don't even know if these guys are gonna cast it. Actually, they do. The Deaths cast that Ninja Pig. Maybe I'll just keep this in my deck now. Wait, that Ant-Man one was the one that actually caused the problems, because the one that we saw was the Kang one, and then there was all that issues with the actor, and then they stopped going down the Kane route. So that was, yeah, that kind of was the start of all of it. Okay, probably just put up this. We can hit next. Am I gonna see Doomsday? Maybe. I did watch the trailer. Scott only has 10,000. Do we still have Divin with us? I don't think we do. It doesn't really matter. We should still be able to kill. Okay, well, you know what? Spoke too soon. Every time I go second, we get hit with, like, the most disgusting things. Holy wait, okay. They have to have done this on purpose. We're literally getting hit with Raw into Ninja Pig going second. Like, what else am I supposed to do in this game? And they're going to come off last, which means... Oh, this is going to do nothing. We still killed the mob, thank God. I even had Purge, like, ready to go, too. I'm stacking Feints. Yeah, we gotta be prepared. This is different than Azteca for sure. Like, the amount of annoying things they use is a lot more. Purge is about to be a permanent spell that I keep in. I just hate when I get hit with all of that going second. Like, that is what's annoying. Because it's like they haven't used anything until the turn that I hit. Then they double tack on weaknesses. Another build up for an overkill. Hopefully we don't overkill by too much this time. Like, this right here should kill. I try to avoid overkilling by too much if I can. Like, there's no reason for us to do like 20,000 if the guy has like 5. Those 3 blades there, see?
Having defeated the Goliath, you find a rune inscribed with a moon symbol hanging on the wall.
The last test realm, it always comes out around my birthday, which is like mid-October. I think what happened last time was it came out literally either the day of or like right around it. So guess what? We were not home. We were on vacation for that. So I couldn't cover test realm.
That is exactly what we need. No problems, I trust? Excellent. Go to Bastion and find the Mooncliff's gate. Then, use the rune to open the gate and head through. I'll meet you in the Mooncliffs.
We leveled 92. And we're heading to the Mooncliffs. What is my take on what King's did to the Darkmoor spells? Wait, what do you... Oh, the OG ones? Because when people refer to Darkmoor spells now, if this was like 5 years ago, I would know exactly what you're talking about. I'd be like, oh, you're talking about the Shadow spells. But now the Darkmoor spells could refer to the new ones. There's the Shadow Tower.
Since Bastion fell to the Umbra Legion, our ancestral home has become one of the most dangerous places in Khrysalis. We must get to the last wood to reach my people and tell them what we have learned.
What do you mean, please, you couldn't find a better mount? What, you don't want me to become Morganth while, you know, going on this journey to get to the Shadow Palace and fight her solo? Like, I'm literally LARPing as Morganth before we get there. Like, you're gonna have to sit here and watch me with this mount for 20 episodes until we get there. It's gonna be a huge build-up. It'll be good.
If we manage to keep the Umbra Legion at bay, I'm sure we will recruit more aid in your war against the Shadow Queen. I came here from the last wood through a tunnel, avoiding the Yellow Jacket sentries who patrol the Mooncliffs. Let us return that way.
And yeah, I also don't have the moth, so here we are.
Someone found my tunnel and collapsed it.
Ah, the rat returns to the mousetrap. Mousehole, you mean? What? Never mind that. Kill him! Kill them both!
Okay, hold up. Grammy, I'll answer your question after I get this set up. Actually, why did I remove that? I should just keep that in. I think for mobs, all I'm going to do now is just swap out the feints and the traps. Everything else we could keep. I could even keep that sharpen. I don't know. I might be rocking like a bit bigger of a deck now. I could swap this for Sandstorm. Just in case they like it. Because if they hit me with like Earthquake and all my blades go away, I won't have enough to kill. Like, it'll be kind of annoying. Even though they don't have a ton of health. Okay, you asked what I thought of the changes to the OG Darkmoor spells. Yeah, from the very beginning when I first heard that they were changing them. Oh, did I not take it? I just didn't take it out. Forgot. From the very beginning, when they announced that change, I was like, yeah, it's horrible. And not only because they took the shadow away, and like some people said it was good because you could use the spell without a shadow as a 5-pip. Which I could see that, but then on the other side of it, it's like, well, Bunyip just does more. All the 5-pip Wallery spells do more. So what's the point of that? That spell doesn't really add anything. The other thing that I really hate about it is that it forces you to combine 2 cards to equal the same card that we used to have. The same shadow spell. Now requires this combo. So the result is not that many people use it. I mean, maybe some people use it, but I don't feel like that many people are using shadows. Maybe in solo people do. But people definitely aren't using them in any type of combat that's fast. What do you mean use the polar bear mount? That doesn't even fit in this world. We need mounts that fit. AKA bug mounts. And there's not that many good bug mounts. This dude's bringing out Celestial Calendar. The Dragonfly. I don't have that one. Okay. Here's what I was looking for when I was looking for mounts. I was like, I don't want to have to buy a mount just for this. I don't have the Dragonfly. I don't think I do. So the selection was not that big for mounts. There's other worlds that we will have more options for. And to get the moth, I would have to buy a $40. Is it 40? Yeah, I think that one's 40 because it comes with the house. I would have to pay for a $40 mount basically for that. So we're not doing that. Even though that house is good. And then if you look at the crown shot, there are some mounts that are like the bugs. I think there's the grasshopper. They don't even have grasshopper in here anymore. What else do they have? They had the dragonfly, I think, is in here. Dragonfly is in here. They had a grasshopper. They have stonehopper. This is a pet. No way anyone would want me to wear this mount. No, I'm not doing that. What about butterfly? The monarch butterfly. I mean, it's an option. 7,000 crowns. I don't really spend my crowns on anything. Which one is the Bug'em Good mount? It's the Stonehopper, right? Yeah, I'm not using that.
With the tunnel closed to us, the Apidae village and the fortified apiary stand between us and the last wood. Once this region was well-traveled with burrowers and bees. We did not always see eye to eye, but we traded goods and knowledge. Then the Shadow Queen drew all the Arachna into her web, turning them into living weapons and filling their hearts with hate. We have to sneak through the bee territories. Luckily, the bees can be tricked if we can get some black light powder. The banded hornets often have black light powder stuck to their bristles. Defeat some and collect several portions of powder.
Okay, we haven't had that many collects yet. I think this might be the first one. Out of those options, the Dragonfly is probably the best one. But guess what? It's also the most expensive. Ah, yes. Let me just drop 12,500 crowns to get this mount. This mount is good, I will say. Like, this one, out of all the bugs, does look the best. Like, that is not bad. But for 12,000, I feel like we could save our crowns on that. And I already have this one bought. Come on, guys. Don't you like this mount? Look at the aura. Look at the little effects that we have on our arms. In our face. And also my hair turns blue on this. See? What other mount does your hair turn blue? And I have spikes on my head. Double myth mob. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. KI Live. I feel like those aren't really as popular as they used to be. They both fizzled. King's House changed a lot over the years. Like, I remember when they used to do KI Lives. I have to blade here, so hopefully they just don't hit me. I don't know. Hopefully they just don't use Earthquake. I remember they used to, during the KI Lives, they used to tweet out every single thing that was happening on, like, a Twitter. And every question, they would, like, put the tweet and the answer, and, like, so that okay, it's just expected. So that you didn't miss anything. They stopped doing that. They also just stopped doing KI Lives for a while. Maybe they don't really have enough info to share to have a dedicated live stream. Maybe that's why. Yeah, rip my 2 best blades. 1 aura. Can 1 aura kill 3,000 health mob? Probably not. Let's use this. I actually have no choice. Like, I'm just like throwing my blades away. Okay, this will kill. I guess myth enemies are gonna be our mortal enemy for this walkthrough right now, this world. You think they should still do the KI Lives once a month? Wait, we collected it right there. That's nice. If they have enough info to share, maybe, but I don't feel like they do.
I'll coat us with the black light powder. Bee eyes work differently than ours, so they will see us as their own kind. Follow me up the road. When we get to the Yellow Jacket Sentry, just act naturally.
Back in the day on KI Lives, they used to share like the new worlds. Like, if you guys remember Polaris, they shared it for the first time on a KI Live.
You there! What do you think you're doing?
Maybe they should bring that back and share like the new world from like the dev server for this one. I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd make it hype.
Speak to him, but remember to act naturally.
Wait, why don't these people just see me as Morgan?
Drone, I'm speaking to you. You are clearly undertasked if you have time to frolic with the Hornets. The Hornets are also delinquent on their nectar deliveries. Go to the Vespa Cave and bring back a nectar cask. Hurry up!
Since I am Morgan, I should just be able to like walk all the way to the Shadow Palace. Wait, Nox with that 13 months. Just over a year now. Time flies. You are over a year on your sub. Thanks for keeping up your sub for 13 months, though.
Doesn't sound friendly.
I'm a fake Morganth? But they don't know that, right? Like, I look like Morganth. Like, if you saw me, you would think I'm Morganth. Right, guys? I shouldn't use my storm. It's going to convert into them.
Bob Tar Ardal Prime Blaze Heart.
Evan with the 17 months with Prime. Thank you, Evan. We actually had a community train happening earlier in the stream. I don't even know what that means. I guess it's a different type of hype train on Twitch. I love this 45 blade, but I feel like it's stupid to use this into Storm. Let me guess. These guys have Stormlord too? Okay, he doesn't.
Definitely wasn't friendly.
Soloing on Storm is hard. It gets easier though. It for sure gets easier later on. But yeah, I agree. Early, like Arc 1, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Wait, we have Nox out here gifting 5 memberships on YouTube to people. Holy! Nox going crazy. Let me read out who got one. Fire Whisper got a sub. John Register. Remember when we had like 10 people named John in the chat? Lawrence got one. Jacob and Blast got one. Yo, congrats guys if you got a sub. Make sure to say thank you to Nox for gifting 5. Let me see what the old YouTube member count is. It was kind of looking bad before. I think Nox is saving it. Nox got us back up to 58. 58 YouTube members, which has gone down since we haven't been streaming since we skipped a week. But thank you so much, Nox. It's nice of you.
Well, that was fast. Good job, drone. Now get back to work. Why are you still here? You want to get into Bumblertown? Not likely. The gate is stuck. I've reported it many times, but no one repairs it.
Can't you just fly?
You get along well with the banded hornets. They often have leftover safflower oil from the seeds they eat. If you ask the banded hornets for it, I'm sure they'll give some safflower oil up. That might fix the hinges.
We're going to have to fight the banded hornets again, won't we?
Okay, so since Divim's right here with me, does he give me the buff? Any buffs? He does. So yeah, anytime he's like traveling with you like this, then you get the buff. That's pretty cool. Banded Hornet. Oh, these guys again, our favorite myth mob. Yeah, Blast, you just got gifted from Nox. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can use this. Imagine the earthquake off my super good dust blade. Let me skip one turn. Okay, I need this next guy to just earthquake right now. Yep, use it. Come on. Wow, that is just on cue every time. Hey, what's up, Cody? It's just automatic for them. They have 6 pips. They use it. But now we get to use our good blade. Wait, was Tara in the stream? Evan, did you find out if she's streaming or not? Because, like, I don't want to host into nothing. Yo, thanks for joining Moon River. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I don't know if Tara's streaming or not. I'm going to go with no. You live with her? Yeah, but I'm in my own room streaming. I can't just... Yeah, guys, I'm just going to go up and see what Tara's up to, like, midstream. Can you guys take over? Chat, can you guys pick my cards for me? Anyone want to choose my cards while I go ask her? I could use... Let's just use this. Nah, I'll let Evan ping her. In Discord. Good call on people that told me to put in the aura. I feel like it was time. I think that was a good call to have that now.
You got the safflower oil? Well done, drone. I'll unstick the gate hinges with the safflower oil. You go into the Night Watch Tower and throw the lever to open the gate.
Of course, the lever for the gate is in here. She says, I am in bed. Okay, that doesn't really answer the question, so you know, it's possible, right? Okay, I think that answers it.
Who are you? Did that lazy fool Ezric send you in here? He's no better than a bumbler. You're no bee.
Balance boss. We need my judgment somewhere. And then we need feints. We'll do one heal. And then also these. I'm not putting in fortify anymore. We're gonna keep our punishment because I kind of like that, having the extra aura for hitting. All right, what are people saying? The spicy chicken didn't heal her. Yeah, these guys are gonna take all my blades. Like, I'm about to faint Hex. Or not faint Hex. Potent Hex. But he could open the server. Yeah, these guys are gonna be annoying. We're never gonna make progress on that Power World server at this point. Watching you actually made me stay a solo balance. You're currently in Marleybone. Solo balance isn't easy. The reason I've been able to do this is because I've been keeping up with the best gear that you can get, like each level. I mean, you guys saw how it went, like in the beginning if you watched it. It was a struggle, but you did die on Nightshade because I had a bad pet at the time. Man, raw being minus 40 is annoying. I do have purge. Let me get this ready. And this guy's gonna steal my blades. I have to blade this turn, and he's just gonna take it. Yeah, this fight's gonna be annoying. Okay, yeah, this fight's gonna be one of those. Yeah, balance against balance, I have to prism to kill him. Which I'm doing, but then I'm prisming into storm damage, but then he has a shield for storm. Wow, this fight is not going that well. Yeah, we have good gear for this level. Wizard City is just a difficult world because you don't have much. Okay, this is fine. Him using this is actually good. Wizard City without like a good pet or enchants is hard. Okay, we have some free rain here to kind of use whatever. I need to get that myth pip. Okay, good. He's using all of his pips. You missed this game and Pirate? I was playing Pirate recently. I had a Witch Doctor, or not Witch Doctor, I had a Musketeer that I just got through Cool Ranch. I need hits. I need to pull my hits next turn. Used to watch my old videos before school got important, and used to play Wiz on your laptop, which broke. You beat Azteca and couldn't continue? That's pretty far. I feel like a lot of people quit in Azteca because it's difficult. That is understandable. Okay, we're hitting next. Wait, why am I getting regular pips? How am I not getting power pips? I have like 93% chance. Yo, so many nice people coming in here and saying things like this today. Yo, Fat Albert, thanks for your comment. Tons of people saying stuff like this today. I think it's because I haven't streamed in a while. People are finally seeing me on. But I'm glad to see people still coming in, enjoying the streams. Like, we're out here still doing walkthroughs, questing through Khrysalis, which has actually been fun today. Okay. This guy... He only has 800. We actually... I think he has like 80 resist, though, so we need to prism again. All right, this should do it. Storm weaving quest? Yeah, if you're on balance, I would only weave until you get the prism, which is just rank 1. All this for the lever. That was like the hardest fight so far in Khrysalis for me.
What took you so long, Drone? At any rate, you got the gate open. Drone, go into Apode Village and find First Wing Zam. He'll find work for you.
We may as well find this Zam, if only to keep up the disguise and get a lay of the land.
Can't you see we're in the middle of a crisis? Vile burrower agents attacked the village and set the houses ablaze. The fire and smoke are too intense for us to put out. Hey, you aren't tasked with anything. Do I have a job for you?
You're standing right by the fire.
Go to the Khazri cave and convince one of the whirlwind elementals to help us extinguish the burning houses.
This may be a good way to earn their trust, so we can learn more about the burrowers in the region.
You've missed that lever. That would be annoying. I actually did something like that in Darkmoor. At the beginning, I missed like one of those. I just ran through the door and I missed one of the ice blocks or whatever that you had to collect. And then you have to do the whole instance over. Where are we getting Dark Pact from? Dark Pact is this right here. This Charm of the Black Pearl. I'm using this specifically for it. And it's so good. It's actually Dark Tribute now. It's this spell. So definitely recommend something like that. So, yeah, I think I've had enough with Khrysalis today. I think we're going to end right here, and we will start this next week. So, that is going to do it, guys. Kind of want to go back to Bastion and there. We made it to Mooncliffs. Not bad. And we did all of the pre-quest stuff. We had to do all that pre-quest. We got our 4th potion. So, all that's out of the way. Now we're just going to tackle the rest of it. We're going to make our way through Mooncliffs. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Seriously, thanks for the people that went crazy. Edtron, Beach, thank you guys for the big super chats. Let me pull up some stuff here so we can see. We hit 58 on the members today. and then Twitch Ret 17. So thank you guys for the support today, and I'll be back. I might do a Saturday video next week. I might do the Life Darkmoor spell quest or something. Otherwise, you'll see me on Sunday. So hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Later, guys.